Alligators are one of 21 species of crocodilians throughout the world. Because they are very sensitive to the cold, they are found only in the southeastern United States. The landscape of the Florida Everglades is shaped, in a large part, by the alligator. Here is where it all begins, the breeding den. Prepared by the male, he then calls the female in. After breeding takes place, the female searches and finds a suitable nesting area. She makes a nest of dry or drying materials. This serves as the base of the nest. The depression in the material is made as she lays on the nest. She lays 20 to 50 eggs in the depressed area and covers them with dry material, green vegetation, and mud. This rotting material serves as a heat source for the incubator. Males come from the warmer part of the nest, females come from the cooler part. Baby alligators are one of the Everglades' smallest residents. When they hatch, they are between 5 and 7 inches long. They are a tasty meal for raccoons and many other wetland inhabitants. Because the young are defenseless, the mother guards the nest and young during the most critical time of her offspring's life. The bark of the baby brings the mother to her young's defense. The usually non-aggressive mother returns to her interrupted activity. Even with this protection, few young make it to adulthood. The Everglades is prime habitat for the alligator. The water here, following a tortuous route, can come from as far north as Orlando. Without this water, there would be no Everglades and no alligators. Because they are cold-blooded creatures, they do not expend energy without a reason and may appear oblivious to their surroundings. This royal demeanor and efficient predation skill makes the alligator the king of the Everglades. However, they are not treated as royalty. This alligator is probably cleaning itself of parasites or scratching an itch caused by some other irritant. The life of an alligator is definitely in the slow lane. When not resting or sunning itself, it cruises along looking for a meal or other alligator interests. If it is able to elude predators when young, learn the tricks of efficient predation, remain healthy, escape the attention of man, the most efficient predator on Earth, and avoid the other pitfalls of living in the wild, this slow lifestyle will contribute to its 30 to 35-year lifespan. This basking alligator is drying out its mouth. The mouth is a prime home for bacteria, algae, and other moisture-loving microorganisms. If their growth is left unchecked, they can cause the alligator to become very sick. This habit controls the growth of the small organisms. Female alligators don't grow as big as the males, and a 7 1/2 foot female is an average-sized adult. The longest recorded adult male was 17 feet 6 inches. These holdovers from the dinosaur age are the biggest reptiles on the earth today. They have changed little in over 100 million years. The only real threat to the alligator is man. Once facing extinction because of our activities, they are now making a comeback. In some locations, like the Everglades, they are now common. Although they usually appear slow and docile, they are very efficient predators and scavengers. They are extremely agile, powerful, fast, and adapted to their environment. Because they fit so well with their surroundings, they are excellent barometers of the health of the southeastern wetlands. Healthy wetlands will have a healthy population of alligators. This alligator, on the other hand, is blind in one eye, probably caused by the bite of a snake. Alligators hunt in and from the water. Turtles are a necessary food because the calcium in the shell is needed for healthy bone growth. Gar are their favorite food. They will, however, eat other fish if they can. Birds are also part of an alligator's diet. Sick or unlucky animals, along with the dead, are the ones taken. Because of the trail coming in from the left and the lack of evidence of a fight, the great blue heron probably died before becoming a meal for an alligator. Baby alligators also become an occasional meal. The relaxed lifestyle of the alligator is because of their suitability to their habitat. The nostrils close by a muscle before the alligator dives underwater. Water pressure then holds it closed. The eyes are also placed high on the head so that the gator can cruise along almost completely submerged, with only the eyes and nose visible to the world. Adaptation to a wetland lifestyle starts at the mouth, which is capable of crushing turtle shells and bones with ease. It extends all the way back to the tail. It's a superb method of locomotion through shallow water and a powerful defensive weapon capable of breaking a man's leg. Water is the lifeblood of the Everglades and of the alligator. It supplies the highways for traveling the wetlands and shelter for both the hunter and the hunted. Regularly throughout the year, the Everglades dries down. During these periods, the alligator's custom of making ponds and gator holes ensures life for the gator itself and other water-dependent creatures. This alligator is stranded in a low-water slough without food and, as indicated by its protruding ribs, is in poor health. Life is not easy in the Everglades, even for an alligator. Alligators and other Everglades residents must congregate in these large life-saving holes. Even in their small brains, they know that in the long run, if nature is left alone, things come full circle. And in the fullness of that circle, the rains will come. And with the rains, the life of the alligator, as well as the life of the Everglades, is assured.